What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles' YouTube channel. Today is Main Deck Monday, and for those who don't know, yesterday was Easter, so I'm kind of like basing my deck off of yesterday, which Easter means the Easter Bunny, and for the Easter Bunny, we're playing Bunnelby, but we're not really focusing about Bunnelby. We're kind of just have it in there for one prize stacker. But today we're focused on a Houndoom Gumshoos deck, a deck that has been like really shown a lot. I think a lot of you have shown it off by now, but we haven't shown off on the channel, so today we're going to show it off because yesterday was Easter and it does have a bunny in here, and that's what we're going to do today. Now, this deck was actually piloted by David. He made like top cutout regionals. I think it was like top 32, maybe top 16. I don't recall. It was like at least 2 months ago, but this deck is still like relevant. It hasn't changed at all. I think it's still a fantastic deck, and if you can play it right like David did, you do have potential to make top 32. And let's go over this deck and let's see what's it about. Now, Houndoom-EX has attack Melting Horn, and that's what we're going to really use here. Melting Horn, discard the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. Simple enough, so obviously we're going to try to deck out our opponent. But we do have a new friend as the form of Gumshoos-GX or Donald Trump. We're going to refer to him as probably the Trump man himself, I don't know what we're doing. Gumshoos-GX was search your premises, you know, because Donald Trump, he can search your house and see what you're doing, and Gumshoos can see what you're doing with search your premises. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may have your opponent reveal their hand, because the president can see whatever you're doing. So that's what Gumshoos-GX is going to do here. That's all we're really going to do. We could use Headbutt Bounce, we could use Gumshoe Chance, but we're not going to take a chance with Gumshoe Chance. We're just going to go for Search Premises and be good to go that way. Search Premises is going to help us out a lot because it helps us decide if we want to use N, if we want to use Team Skull Grunt, because your opponent reveals their hand, discard 2 energy cards from it. If we want to, like I said, N, maybe we'll play Lillie instead. So Gumshoos does help out a lot. If Pokepuff's worth playing for, it could be good for that as well. But that's going to be the main guys, is Gumshoos and Houndoom. We do have 2 Shaymin to help set up like always, and 1 Bunnelby has like a 1 prize attacker. It does have the Barrage trait, so you can attack twice. You can either burrow, discard top card of your opponent's deck, and discard again, or Rototiller to put a card from your discard pile back into your deck, or do both, and you can do whatever you want to, which is great. And that's going to be all of your Pokemon. Now, our Trainers Portal cards are a little bit different than what you average, like what you really see. Pokepuff is a card that I haven't played since Zork, since Worlds, at Worlds. But your opponent reveals their hand, put any number of base Pokemon you find there onto your opponent's bench, which could be great if you could Pokepuff like a Hoopa or a Shaymin down, your opponent's not able to use them. 2 Enhanced Hammer, which we know that, you know, special energies everywhere via DCs and Double Dragons, which is really good. 4 Max Potion, this is what's going to keep us alive. Max Potion, you heal all damage from one of your Pokemon, then discard all energy attached to that Pokemon. And if they can't knock out Houndoom, they do like 1 billion damage to it, and they're like 10 damage short. You can then Max Potion, put a Fire Energy on it, and just keep the train rolling. 2 Super Rod, because we're not going to take any prize cards, so you want to be able to search them, and you want to be able to like guarantee them. And with Max Potions, you need to get back your Fire Energy somehow. But 4 Trainers as well, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 VS Seeker for maximum consistency. Now, this is where things are kind of different. You're going to notice that David did not play any Sycamore, and because his resources are really valuable. And instead, it's going to play 2 Lillie. Draw, you have 6 cards in your hand. If it's on your first turn, you draw, you have 8. 2 Lysandre, bring a Pokemon with a bench. 4 N, and we're not going to take any prize cards, so we're always inning for a new hand of 6, which is great. And like I said, you can decide if you want to N or Lillie depending on Gumshoos, because if you see your opponent has like a dead hand, you can just like Lillie, draw a bunch of cards. If they have a really good hand, you can end them down a low hand size and hope they don't hit anything. And 4 Team Flare Gun. With the 4 Team Flare Gun, 4 Crushing Hammer, this is how we're going to really destroy our opponent. We're going to like Team Flare Gun, discard energy off the opponent's active Pokemon. Crushing Hammer, discard energy, you flip heads, and just trying to slow them down that way. He played a 1/1 Rock Handiwork and Team Skull Grunt. Team Rocket's Handiwork, flip 2 coins for each head, discard 2 cards for your opponent's deck, okay. And Team Skull Grunt, we already been over this. Your opponent reveals their hand, discard 2 energy cards from there. Like I said, it depends on the situation. You can like Gumshoos and Team Skull Grunt, maybe go for a Handiwork, maybe a Lysandre. There's a lot of things you can do with the Gumshoos, which is really amazing. 2 Fury Belt to give that Houndoom 40 more HP. I guess if you really want to use Melting Grand Flame, you can for 120. Or for 60, and then Weakness 120. 2 Float Stone to give that Gumshoos free retreat because you have 2 retreat costs and 7 fire energy, and that's going to be the Houndoom Gumshoos deck. I think this deck is really strong. It probably struggles against Decidueye just a little bit. I don't know. It'd be a really interesting matchup. Mewtwo is fine, I think, because you have like a ton of energy disruption, and they can't really one-shot a Houndoom because they have 1 energy on it. They need like a billion energies to one-shot you. And with Crushing Hammers and Team Flare, you should be fine. Evital should be fine because they need a billion energies to one-shot you again. Darkrai seems kind of scary because they can put the energies everywhere and then start knocking you out. And they don't really commit energies on the active too much. But they play like if they play Dark Dragons, you can Enhanced Hammer all the dragons away, and then you're pretty good to go that way. Volcanion seems somewhat scary because they can keep energy back out with Baby Volcanion, and they can hit for weakness on your Houndoom-EX since Volcanion is a water type as well. But I don't know. We're gonna see today what this deck's about. We're gonna see one game with this Houndoom deck. These games are very, very long, and if we can win one, that's what we're gonna see. Can we win a game with this Houndoom deck or not? But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great Monday, and let's see this deck in action. All right, guys. So when it gets a Lonely Wolf one, because this is a Volcanion deck without Shaymins. That was fire and water. He's got a Volcanion coin, but no colors. I mean, maybe the colors just hidden for some reason. All right. So go heads, and we won the coin flip. Fantastic. All right, so yes, we'd like to go first. On our turn, let's see what is a Lonely Wolf playing. All right, so we get Houndoom, we get Ultra Ball, discard it in, and something else. We get a Yungoos out. We have a turn to Gumshoos, which is really cool. So press done, and let's see what is our opponent playing. Are they playing Volcanion without Shaymins? So 2 Pokemon will come down, okay. And there's 2 Volcanions. All right, so one Ultra Ball, discard double in. That's a cool looking Volcanion artwork. We'll grab a Yungoos. Okay. We'll put down Yungoos and VS Seeker for an N. Alright, so this matchup is going to be kind of weird because my opponent can just like Power Heater, get the energies back onto his bench Pokemon, which is not good for us. There's a Team Grunt and a Yungoos. So right now what I'm going to do is pass. Yeah, alright, so we're going to pass my opponent's turn. We can like Team Flare discard the energies off the active if we get stranded. If he does put like a Fear Belt on it and not a Float Stone, then we're in good position. The scary thing is that Volcanion's like water type, so he can knock us, he can one shot us like really easily. He doesn't even have to Power Heater or Steam Up. So Float Stone, Volcanion, Fire G the active, okay. Another Volcanion come down. And a Sycamore, discarding a Switch. Ooh, a Switch being discarded, which is great for us. That's one less we have to worry about. Okay. A Float Stone to the bench Volcanion. Okay. Float Stone to the bench Volcanion. Okay. Wow. 3 Float Stones. A Max Elixir. But my plan is just going to be like, just Team Flare the energy off the active and hope he can't do anything. Not going to hit anything with a Max Elixir. Okay. And do we just see a Power Heater for 20? He has no energy in the discard pile, which is great for us, but still, to go to Team Flare, going to discard the fire and go for Melting Horn and see what we can do here. So Power Heater for 20. Okay. On our turn, we will Team Flare Gun, discard the Fire Energy, put a Fire Energy in the active, and go for the Melting Horn. Let's see, can we discard some Fire Energies? Nest Ball and a Trainers Mail. Alright, so on my opponent's turn, I'm going to draw a card. He can now Power Heater, put some energies on a bench, but we can just Team Flare Gun, discard the Fire Energy off the active. But then we're left with no draw cards. There's a Steam Up, going to discard a Fire Energy, do additional 30 damage. Okay, he's doing 50 right now. There's an Energy Volt, get 2 Fire Energies back into his hand. Alright, so 1 and 2. He can do another Steam Up, which lets him do 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Fire Energy deactive. We'll see a Steam Up. Alright. Alright, so we'll do 80. 3. Okay, so Nest Ball for another Volcanion. Alright, so another Volcanion hit the field. And we will see. I mean, hopefully we'll tell like a Max Potion. That'd be really nice. So VS Seeker. Let's see what he gets here. Or he's going to play another Sycamore. Discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. Alright. So Sycamore, discarding a Scorched Earth, drawing 7 new cards. I wonder why he didn't put down the Scorched Earth. Who knows? Alright. But yeah, I'm definitely... Oh, man. We could license this Volcanion and get stuck in, like, Melting Horn, so that we have a VS Seeker for next turn. Because he's going to play 3 Float Stones. So Power Heater for 80. Gonna put a Fire Energy. I wonder what... Probably on these 2 Volcanions, so 1... Oh, he only has 1 in the discard pile. So... We're gonna Lysandre Volcanion. I'm actually put down Bunnelby just in case he takes a knockout. Put a Fire Energy to it. And I'm gonna Melting Horn, discard top 2 cards of his deck. He might have no more Float Stones. Alright, so Lysandre Max looks to be discarded, okay. And yeah, I don't know why he put down 3 Volcanions. That's fine, we'll take it. Because next turn we're gonna VS Seeker for N. There is an Escape Rope. We're gonna send in the Bunnelby. I'd rather that get knocked out than my Houndoom. For sure. Or than my Gumshoos. We need Donald Trump to make an appearance here. So we'll see Volcanion coming up, okay. Man, now okay, so he's down an Escape Rope and a Switch, okay. We'll see a Power Heater. It doesn't knock us out right now. It only does 20. So Steam up, so 50 right now. Still not enough for knockout. He needs another Fire Energy. And if I'm a opponent, I'm definitely going to put energy on this bench Volcanion. So Trainers Mail, look at top 4 cards of his stack. Does he find another Retrieval? Maybe a Fisherman? So is it? Oh, he plays Olympia as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright, fair enough. So Retrieval, okay, so he will take a knockout, so Fire Energy go in his hand. I think Am's going to VS Seeker for N. Just hope we hit really good cards. So he's going to have 5 price cards, okay. So Power Heater for the knockout, doing 80. Gonna put, where does he put the Fire Energies? Like I said, he needs to put one on this guy. So we can't Lysandre stall it again. Alright, so I only have the 1 fire still. Alright, so on our turn, we get a Crushing Hammer coming. This needs to be heads here. Alright, so discard the energy off the active. We will Super Rod to shuffle back in the Bunnelby and Fire Energy. And we will VS Seeker for it in. Okay. So with this in, I would love a Max Potion plus Fire Energy. That would be really nice. Alright, so I don't have one just yet. We can Ultra Ball, discard a Team Floor Grunt and a Float Stone to find a Shaymin. How many Max Potions in here? So 4 Max Potions, that's good. Alright, so put down Donald Trump, thanks for making parents president. So put down Gumshoos, and we will Shaymin for 4 new cards. Can we find a Max Potion or not? Okay, so we find a Max Potion, we kill the damage off the active. Put down a Fire Energy. We can use Search the Premises, see what's in his hand. Okay, there's a Fire Energy, a Nest Ball, and a Sycamore. Alright, so we're going to Melting Horn. He can put an energy on the active, but he can't do too much outside of that. And we discarded the Fisherman, which is great. He'll now have to use a VS to get back a Fisherman. That's good for us. So he has a Fire Energy in hand. He has an N, Nest Ball, Sycamore. Will he put a Fire Energy in the active and in? That could be a possibility. We have a Flare Gun, so we can discard the energy off the active and use another Melting Horn and put down the Houndoom. Okay. I think we're fine. Like, even though he can get his energies back, we can just constantly discard the energy off the active. He does have the 1 Olympia, which we do have to watch out for, like 100%. So, he's got to make a decision. Does he in or does he Sycamore? So, Fire Energy to the active, okay. I think you have to go for in here. Like, so yeah, there you go. So N will both get new cards. He gets 5, we get 6. And maybe we should bet on the Houndoom. Don't know why we didn't. That was kind of silly of me. We get a Team Rocket's Handiwork, which is great. But do we want to play Team Flare Gun instead? I guess it depends if we find a Crushing Hammer. If we find a Crushing Hammer, we can discard the energy off the active. Alright, so Steam going to discard a Fire Energy. Okay. Fear Belt to the active. Okay. Which means he probably doesn't play Float Stone anymore if he's committing a Fear Belt to the right now. 20 cards left. Alright, so we're going to search the premises first, see what's in his hand. Alright, so Power Heater for 60. Going to put a Fire Energy on this guy. And if he has enough, like he needs to power up this guy. That's 100% the correct play. But no, not going to. Alright, so on our turn, we get it. Float Stone. Okay, so we're going to Trainers Mail to see top 4 cards of our deck. Do we find a Crushing Hammer? And we do. Alright, so grab a Crushing Hammer. We will play that. And so discard the Fire Energy off the... Oh, I should have searched the premises. Oh boy, that could be bad. Alright, so he doesn't have the Olympian hand. So we have a Float Stone, and we will... Team Rocket's Handiwork. Tails. Of course. Okay. And we'll Melting Horn. Come on, discard Olympia. Alright, Fire Energy and a VS Seeker. So he has 1 VS Seeker left, right? Yeah, he's played 3 so far. Okay. Alright, so he didn't have an energy in hand as of right now. Alright, so he top deck energy. That's great. But we can just VS Seeker for a... Yeah, we can just VS Seeker for another Team Flare. Gonna discard the Fire Energy. Alright, so 2 Fire Energies going to the field. On our turn. We find a Lillie. Alright, so we'll search the premises, see what's in his hand one more time. Make sure I'm not crazy. So there's a letter. Oh boy. I think I'm still just going to VS Seeker for a Team Flare Grunt. Discard the energy off the active. And Melting Horn. Okay. There's a fire and a Trainers Mail. How many fire energies in here? There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, he can letter for two fire energies right now. So there's a letter. Okay, like I said. Okay, so double fire. He can double steam up Sycamore, hit another energy, and take a knockout this turn. Ooh. Alright, so fire. Okay, nope. Gonna fire into the active. Gonna steam up number 1, which does 60. He needs to. Okay, nope. Just gonna power heater for 30. Alright, so fire energy on that guy. Fire energy on that guy. Okay, on our turn, we find a Team Skull Grunt. Alright. So I'm gonna Max Potion, heal the active. I am going to Super Rod to shuffle back in the 2 fire energies, and we are going to Lillie for 4 new cards. Alright, so we'll fire energy the active, and we will Melting Horn. Actually, I'm going to do is Ultra Ball, discard Team Skull Grunt and a Enhanced Hammer to grab a Shaymin. If there's a Shaymin, oh, there's not another Shaymin. Alright, so grab another Houndoom. Okie dokie. The other Shaymin is priced. Or is it knocked out? Nope, it's priced. Alright, so we'll show cards. I was trying to find a Crushing Hammer, which is really nice. We'll grab Houndoom. We'll put that guy down, and we'll Melting Horn. We need this card, Olympia plus a VS Seeker. Alright, Acrobat and Lysandre. Alright, so what he can do right now is put an energy in the active retreat, and take a knockout. Going down to 3. But then we got Lysandre up the Volcanion. Okay. Get it stuck in the X spot again. So Fire Energy. We'll see retreat and a Volcanion Heat for the knockout. Alright. But he does have the Olympia, which is what I'm scared of. So I'm going to see a knockout. Okay. Volcanion Heat for the knockout. Alright. So it's going to be close. Alright. So we'll send the Gumshoos. Okay. On our turn. We get a Max Potion. So what I'm going to do right now is just Lysandre the Volcanion. Search the premises to see what's in our opponent's hand. Okay, and a fire energy. Ooh, a fire energy. So press done. It's our opponent's turn. Okay. To take a knockout on a Gumshoos, he has to discard. He has a triple steam up. Okay. Does he find the Olympia? We know there's Olympia in hand. We know there's Olympia in his deck. He can put a fire energy in the active, but we can Team Flare. We can Team Flare. Team Flare Grunt and Max Potion. So fire energy in the active, okay. It's gonna be close, guys. It's gonna come all down to what are those 3 prize cards. Okay, so power heater for 30. I'm gonna put some more fire energies into play. He has plenty of fire energies. He is good to go. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 energies on the field. There's a Crushing Hammer. Alright, so try to Crush Hammer. And we'll discard the energy off the active. We'll search the premises. Okay. Oh, there's a Delinquent. We don't care too much about Delinquent. I'm just going to pass right now. Because for my opponent to take a knockout, he has to Olympia plus, like, Volcanion Heat. Or discard 2 energies. Which I don't think he has enough energies left to actually do that. Okay. Yeah, I think Gumshoos is going to tank it here for a couple turns. So Acrobat with the top 2 cards of his deck, he can find a Olympia, but Olympia will not win him the game. So Score Shot to come down, okay. So see if Fire Energy, another Fire Energy, calm down there. All right, so Power Heater for another 30, okay. How many energies is that? There's 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. Is that 15 energies? I don't know, that's a lot. So Team Flare going to discard the Fire Energy. Max Potion the active. Pass. Okay. On to our opponent's turn. He has 4 cards left. If we find a VS Seeker, we should be able to win this game. I'm hoping Olympia is his last card. We know he has it. He also has an N. He can play at any turn. So onto our turn. There's an N. Okay. Do we end here or not? I don't think so. I think we just wait a second. I think we press done onto our opponent's turn. We could melt a corn for 2 to try and discard Olympia, but now I'm press done right now. Alright, so on our opponent's turn, we're going to draw a card. 3 cards left. He has an N. We know that for sure. He has one in his hand. So there's a Nest Ball, but he cannot knock out Gumshoos immediately. So Nest Ball, going to see the last 3 cards of his deck. Okay. Did he discard Olympia? I know he hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't discarded Olympia just yet. Okay. So there's an N. Oh, no. Alright, so he's going down to 3. We'll go to 6. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to melt the corn anymore. So there's a Team Flare Gun and a Fire Energy. Alright, so pass on our turn. We will search the premises to see what's in our opponent's hand. Is Olympia? Okay, so Olympia's not in there. Okay, so I'm going to... Oh, man. I think I'm just going to put down Houndoom and just pass. Oh, man, he's got the one... He's got a VS Seeker and Olympia left. Alright, so we're going to press done to our opponent's turn. He has, like I said, he has the Olympia and then discard a bunch of energy, take a knockout, which is probably impossible. So on our turn, okay, we get another Fire Energy. I don't know why I'm not Fire Energy in this guy. So Fire Energy or Houndoom will press done up to our opponent's turn. It's going down to 4. Oh boy. If he doesn't... Okay, so pass on our turn. Oh man. I'm going to VS Seeker for Team Rocket's Handiwork. If we flip a heads, we win this game. Alright, so Team Rocket's Handiwork, if we flip 1 heads, we win the game. Oh! Okay, so let's search the premises. Let's see what's in our opponent's hand. VS Seeker, okay. So press done. I'm going to retreat and just melt the corn for 2. Alright. So we discard Olympia and a Nest Ball, but he... Oh my goodness. That will win us the game. I am pretty sure there's nothing he can do now. He can VS Seeker for Olympia, or... Yeah, but he'll go down to 1 prize card. He has to end here. And if he ends, that'll be his last VS Seeker. So we see a VS Seeker for Olympia. He'll Olympia into a Volcanion. He needs to find a way to refill his deck. If he does not, we can use another Melted Corn to win the game. And there we see a Volcanion. He taking a knockout, but we will take this game. Oh my goodness, that was a crazy game. Oh man. So we're going to send the Houndoom. We're going to put a Fire Energy and use Melted Corn to win this game. Let's put a Fire Energy on the active and let's go for that Melted Corn. Winning the game against Volcanion, which is a very hard matchup, but we did do it. Oh man, my opponent had 3 Float Stones, a Switch, Escape Rope, and Olympia. It just couldn't draw to Olympia early enough, and we were able to take the game. And there we go, guys. But hopefully you enjoyed this Volcanion deck. Oh, not Volcanion. Houndoom Gumshoos deck. It was really cool to see our opponent's hand over and over again with Gumshoos and see why this deck is actually really strong and does have a lot of potential in this format. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a fantastic Monday. Alrighty, bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.